So, hi guys, today's video is going to be about the BMW M4. So, the BMW M4 was kind of made, it's a little confusing because when it first came out as a replacement for the 3 Series Coupe that existed in the early 2000s that you could get. But for some reason they went to a 4 Series, which in its original sense, it does make sense. You have the 3 Series, which is only a 4-door, and the 4 Series, which is only a 2-door. Makes sense. Then they kind of confused it a little bit because then they came out with the 4-door 4 Series. Because now there's just the 3 Series is only a 4-door, there's a 2-door 4 Series, and then a hatchback 4-door 4 Series, which I believe was created to compete with the A5 of Audi that came out that was a 5-door hatchback. The M4 is considered, since like I said, is like the M3 Coupe. The M3 Coupe is like the original BMW M car. So the M4 is one of BMW's most popular cars and has the S55 as the engine that was powering it originally, which is the M version of the N55. It was also featured in the M3. The S55 is an extremely good engine. Extremely. There has been known issues with the crank hub, but aside from that, it's a very good engine as it's derived from the N55. The N55 was a very reliable car at its heart because it was the twin-turbo N54, except with now a new twin-scroll turbo, and it was made more reliable with more hardy parts so that it wouldn't break or have any leaks. Now, I'm saying this out of personal experience. I owned an N55 M235, and one of the greatest cars I've ever owned. The engine was delightful to drive, very good. The S55 takes that to a whole another level. So also another thing that you might notice compared to like an M2 or even an M6 or M8 now, the M4 has really sporty seats. It has these bucket seats that even the new ones have very hard surfaces. The entire seat itself is carbon fiber. The new one, I believe, has a new removable headrest, so you could fit your racing helmet in it. So in general, it's a very race, sport-oriented car, even from the start, if you're buying it base, compared to older M generations. Like, if you buy the M2, you're not really getting race seats that have 4-point harness seatbelts available for run-throughs, or a removable headrest for a racing helmet. So the new generation, the G Series M4, looks very different. Now, some people like it, some people don't. I'm personally a fan of it, sort of. I like everything about the car except the girls, and that seems to be a pet peeve of a lot of people. Now, the M4 maintains the 6-cylinder turbo, except now it switches over to the S58, which the exact reasons what made the N55 so reliable, that's exactly why the S58 is so reliable. It's derived from the B58, which is the updated version of the N55, so it's even more reliable than the N55 and a lot more powerful. It puts the power down and it has a great power curve. Aside from that, the M4 is a very popular car, and I believe it's one of BMW M's best-selling cars actually that they make compared to like the M3 or the M2. It's right next to the M3 there. Overall, the M4 is a very historical car for BMW, and I hope you enjoyed the little short history on the BMW M4 today. Thank you for watching.